organize my gym bag with me, the first thing I like to keep in my gym bag is a book I always read when I'm on the treadmill. The second thing I always like to keep in here is a jump rope for when I jump rope. And then I also always like to keep a body mist because I don't want to be smelling dusty up in there. And for some reason, I always also like to keep a journal and a pen because sometimes I just get thoughts and I just need to write it right then and there because then I'm going to forget. So, yeah. And I also always keep my gloves and this little ankle brace. I keep that in the front of the, like, this little side pocket in the front just to have easy access to it. And then I also always keep this little thing for when I record my workout videos. Honestly, I used to use another one, but this one has been my favorite. It's very sturdy and it just works great. So, and it doesn't take no space. So yeah, I'm gonna put that in there as well. Okay, I also have like my little emergency kit in here. I just have tampons for when it's that time of the month, and then I also have, I'm taking it off, I'll show you guys. I have a tampon in here for that time of the month. I have a lip gloss, and then I also have an all body deodorant because, like I said, I don't want to be musty up in there. A roll on because, again, musty. You could be thinking, but not me, bitch. Anyways, some eye drops because sometimes I just need to hydrate my eyes. Some sanitizer because they get a lot of germs up in that bitch, and then some wax for my teeth, a little thing for my teeth, a mirror, and my braces bands, and in here. And then in this little pocket, which I like this bag because they have like a lot of little different pockets, so I have easy access to everything. On this little pocket, I like to keep some Tylenol because I go to the gym after work and sometimes I have a headache. And then I also keep a toothbrush, a portable toothbrush, and some toothpaste because sometimes I eat before I go and I don't want to be like smelling like whatever I was eating. And then some lotion because my hands always have to be soft. And then I also have another lip gloss. This is my emergency lip gloss, and I also like to have easy access to it. And some chapstick because ain't nobody want no crusty lips. Okay. I also like to keep some Kleenex because during the fall winter my nose is always runny. And I use both of these because sometimes I want to chew gum and sometimes I don't want to chew anything, and my breath always gotta be on point. And also, I always like to carry some type of snack. In this week is gonna be these, just because sometimes my sugar is low or whatever the case may be, so I just need a little snack. And then these. And also, I always carry $1 because sometimes I run out of water, and the water at my gym is $1. So I'm gonna put that in there. I do have some clams and some bands that I use for leg day, but they're in my other bag right now, so I'll just add those in later. Actually, my emergency AirPods for when my other ones are dead, I'm actually gonna keep them up here because they fit perfectly. So those are gonna go in here like that. And I also hanged up my little keychain here. But as you can see, like in this one, it's just like my little emergency stuff. And then I'll show you guys what the inside looks like. It's not messy at all. See? That's what the inside looks like. Like I said right there, I'm just gonna put my clamps in my bands.